Guys, I've got a video for you. I've just come out of my ortho appointment and I've got quite a lot to tell you, so this is kind of just going to be the intro. But guess what? I finally got my rainbow. Can you see? Let's get into the video. Right guys, I've pulled up. I finally got to where I wanted to get to, so I've pulled up and thought I'll just do my video in my car. But basically, I've had my ortho visit today. As you can see from the intro, I've finally got my rainbow braces, which I'm absolutely thrilled about. I were a bit nervous, to be honest, because I wanted pastel rainbow, but they didn't have all pastel colours, so it's a kind of a mixture between pastel rainbow and bright colours basically. So that's it on the colours for now, but I got a text message and a letter a few days back basically stating that my orthodontist has left and he's basically gone into like full-time teaching of other orthos, basically, I would imagine. So I was getting given a new orthodontist. So as you can imagine, when you've gone through a treatment plan with someone and everything's moving and going to plan, and then you get told you're getting a new one and a new treatment plan, I were a bit nervous. Because I weren't sure whether it were going to be as good. I weren't sure whether we're going to get the results that I'm after, just because it's unknown ground basically. So it's something different to what you'd agreed on. But I've been to my appointment today. My new ortho, she's absolutely brilliant. She's fantastic. She had all the time in the world for me. She basically said to me that if I didn't like the rainbow colours, she'd take them off and would go with something else, which I thought were really nice. I felt like she had a lot of time for me. She didn't just want to get me in and rush me straight back out. She asked me if I had any problems, if I had any concerns. I mentioned about the back teeth not lining up correctly. And it was ever since I had the brace on, they've kind of become unaligned. So straight away she's dealt with that, and I've actually got extra brackets on the back now, so I'll show you. Can you see? So before they stopped here, and now they're right back there on both sides. And basically that's to align the teeth up with the teeth that are already there, so to make them more aligned, which is how, to me, how they should be. They shouldn't have a wedge coming in my opinion anyway. The spring's finally gone and the tooth's bracketed. So this looks like it's come off of part of the bracket, but it's actually because there's a clear power chain there. So this is so that we can now get this tooth twisted round and get it back in a line with the rest of the teeth, and then we can start closing them gaps. I also mentioned about, she noticed with my bite that this tooth, where is it, this one, falls inwards. So what she said we could do, I don't know how, and it sounded a bit scary, but she said we could put brackets on the, not a bracket, something on the back of my tooth, which would then have an elastic to the top, which would then twist the tooth upwards more. So instead of it being like this, it would straighten it up more. So that sounds really painful. I'm really looking forward to that, but we'll see anyway what happens with that. My mouth feels really full. I've been comfortable for the last 8 weeks with no pain in my mouth or anything. Obviously I'm used to my braces now. I've had them on for quite a while. So with these new brackets at the back now, when I bite, I can just feel it catching my cheeks a little bit. So Sam, she's the what do you call them? She's like the ortho's dental nurse, I think that's what they're called. She's absolutely fantastic. Every time I go there, it's like I'm seeing a friend, even though we actually would know nothing about each other. But she's so bubbly, she's so nice, and she just always makes you feel at ease. And it's like you've known her for years. It's crazy. But anyway, she's absolutely fantastic. She's lovely, and I couldn't say any, like, I couldn't ever say a bad thing about her because she's just great. But she was choosing all my colours and everything for me, and she was lining them up and taking out what she thought didn't look right, and she's just amazing. So ready for my new treatment plan today. Sam took all the photographs and everything of my teeth to show where I was at the start and where I am now. Although my teeth look a lot better than what they were, you can still see that there is things that need to be done, still on the tops as well. So they're not perfect, basically. But I feel quite confident in this new orthodontist that I've got. We've talked through a lot of things. So I talked about my centre line being off and that I weren't 100% happy with it. She's agreed. She's told me that it is off. It's only off by 1 or 2 millimetre, but so it's off 1 or 2 millimetres to my face alignment, basically. So it just comes 1-2 millimetres that way. The bottom teeth are actually in line with the top. So the top and bottom set of teeth are lined perfectly. Or they will be, obviously. You'll see it better when it's all straightened, but they're lined perfectly. So although my concerns are there with regards to them not being facially aligned, she says that I will notice, because obviously they're my teeth and I look at them all the time, but she says anyone else to look at me when I smile won't notice. If I wanted that to be corrected, there would be a lot of movement with the top. It would be quite hard, she said. There'd be a lot of movement with the top teeth, having to move them this way, and it might mean an extraction. Whether that then means that the gap would be too big, the teeth alignment might be wonky. These are just things that I'm thinking in my head. So I'd rather not go down that route, and I would rather see if it is noticeable and if it does bother me. And if it does really bother me, then maybe a year or 2 down the line after, I might look at getting that changed. I don't know. There's so many different options now, so I'm not going to start messing about having tooth extractions before I've actually even seen the end result, because it might not even be that bad, and it might not bother me, and it might not even look stupid, as long as my teeth are all nicely aligned. She's mentioned because this one drops a little bit, it's actually not in line with this tooth, so they're going to pull this one down a little bit, and then when it comes to the end of my treatment and everything stop moving, they're going to just file the little bit of the end of that tooth off, so the 2 front ones are straight. So all the little things that I had in my head that I was concerned about have all been discussed and fixed, if they can be fixed, or a plan of fixing them to put my mind at rest, all in one appointment. And I've been asking my other ortho these questions for ages and not really getting any answers. I felt like he was always in a bit of a rush. He was really good, don't get me wrong, but I always felt like he was in a bit of a rush, and didn't really have time for me. So for my first appointment, I walked out of there feeling really happy, really good that I've got a new plan for my teeth. I know what's happening. I feel a bit more involved. I've told her what's annoying me, what I don't like. We've talked about retainers and that they need to be a little bit thicker when we eventually get to that stage, because I've got a really bad clicky jaw, which possibly indicates that I grind my teeth, although I never actually knew that. I don't know if that is 100% the cause, but I have found that since having braces, I do like clatter my teeth kind of thing. I do hit my teeth together. So maybe I do clench my jaw on a night. Maybe I do grind my teeth, and maybe that's why I have got a really clicky jaw. So she noticed that. She obviously felt it. Asked me if I'd ever discussed it with the doctor or the dentist or anything like that, which I've said it's never really bothered me, and I've never really thought that it was a problem, so I've never really had that discussion. But anyway, So I think I've told you everything. My spring's off. I've got a little power chain on to try and get this tooth moving. I've got 2 new brackets on the back, so it takes it further round. We've talked about obviously the shape of my teeth and how they're going to all pull forward, all in one appointment. I couldn't be any happier. I'm absolutely thrilled today with my appointment. So I don't really think I've got anything else much to tell you apart from asking you what you think of the rainbow. Yes, it's bright. Or should I say the green's bright? Yes, it's not 100% rainbow. There's no red in there. There's no orange in there. To be honest, I didn't quite like the colours together when they were with the other colours. It just didn't make it seem right. So we've kind of put together just a nice little mixture, a colour mixture, although it's not 100% a rainbow. But I'm happy with it. My next appointment's in 5 weeks' time. So if I decide I don't like it, then it's only going to be here for 5 weeks and then it'll be gone. And let's face it, within the next week or two, they're probably all going to be different colours anyway because of food, which that's the bit I'm not looking forward to. Because knowing my luck, they'll probably all turn a really funny yellow colour, or I'll have one bright green tooth and all the rest will be like a different colour. But anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. I was laughing saying I'm a 37-year-old with braces, with rainbow braces, and when I'm at work I have a pair of Crocs on with loads of nursing nodules on, so I'm just look like a child basically. But if you can't have fun at 37, when can you have fun? So I'm gonna end the vlog here, guys. I'm sat in my car, people are all staring at me. I'm absolutely red hot because although it doesn't look very sunny today, it is really, really sunny. So I'm going to leave my video here. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day. If you've got any questions for me, throw them at me. And if you like my colours, tell me you like my colours. I know what I'm having for my next lot of colours. There's 4 colours here that look really, really nice together. So that's what I'm having for my next ones. But yeah, I'm going to grab some food quickly and then head off back home. I'm literally 10 minutes away from home. But tell me what you think, guys. What have you gone through the same thing? As usual, I always say, have you had the same thing done? Have you ever had that situation where your orthodontist has changed as well? So let me know in the comments, guys. Please like, share and subscribe. It really, really helps my channel. You know that I love speaking to you all. I love doing videos, although I've not always got an update for you. But I hope you have a fantastic weekend and enjoy the sunshine if you've got the sunshine. Love you all. Bye.